Allen launches it from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot in possession. Trent passes to Pirtle, and he converts the layup.
The hand in the face does block this guy's shot.
Now fires
from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things...
Passes to Booker. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Allen outside. To the inside. Nurkic to end the run. And it's good. 2 points.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now here is Pirtle, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Assisted, Emmanuel.
Finished off by Nurkic.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Toronto working the ball around now, and the dunk by Pirtle.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Allen. The dish to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Again, Phoenix.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Trent passes to Barnes. Now Pirtle. He's guarded by Nurkic. It's stolen by Allen. The wide open look for Durant. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. That's going to send Jakob Pirtle to the line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. What do you guys watch? Free throw, no good for Pirtle. Ray talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Now here's Pirtle. 10 points for him.
Jakob Pirtle is cooking today. This guy has tremendous upside, good touch, and a really good feel for the game.
KD looking around. And there's the pass to Booker. Toronto grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. He'll afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are.
Nurkic.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
O'Neal dishes to Booker. Here's Beal. A kick out to O'Neal. It's rebounded by Quickly. Pirtle up top. He's guarded by Nurkic. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Durant. Hopping on the board.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shoot two. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Toronto leading by 10. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
On the wing, Booker. Lots of room. That's good. And Sobeel with the assist.
This is one of the specialties of Devin Booker. That mid-range, you offer it, he'll take it.
Here's Pirtle. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Beal. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. And so it's Toronto enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Raptors leading by 12. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Scotty Barnes. Gary Trent is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Pirtle in at center. Now here is Pirtle. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
Here is Durant after Toronto at the three-pointer. Allen finds Booker. 6 to shoot. And here's Nurkic, defended by Pirtle. And finished off by Nurkic.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Pirtle against Nurkic. That misses off the backboard. Suns trail by 15. Here's Booker. Cloak loose. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they're going to take care of business this time.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. Of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Daniels, he's checked in for the Raptors. No good from Booker.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Pirtle. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Toronto leading by 17. Barnes finds Trent. Toronto working the ball around now. Pirtle's shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Shot from free throw range. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Booker.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
Pirtle's shot is off. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 6.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. The long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
The Suns making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Olynyk, he's checked in for Toronto. Suns trail by 13. For 3, Booker. That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. On the arc. Trent's got his 2nd basket of the night.
It's not just the assertiveness of Gary Trent Jr., folks. It's about the accuracy. I don't care what kind of range he's shooting from.
Beal. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Trent. Launches it from deep. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. So for the Suns, Eubanks comes in for Yusuf Nurkic, and O'Neal subbed in for Beal. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Suns have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's KD. Drains it from 9 feet away. KD's got his first basket.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
Nice shot by Poeltl.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Booker looking around. Fires, high post. Jump shot is good. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, comparisons are always difficult, but hard not to see some Klay Thompson in Booker's game.
Here's Poeltl. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from
Junior. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Poeltl. Eubanks. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. A 3 from Barnes. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Toronto grabs the miss. Poeltl inside. Durant's there. Nice shot by Poeltl. Poeltl's got 35 in the game. Booker with it. Wide open shot is on the money.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just standing the plane.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Raptors out in front, up 19. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. What a start for Jakob Poeltl. He had 35 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see out there?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution. And by and large, they take good, not good, great shots.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from Jakob Poeltl in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Suns. 19-point game. Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal. It's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Allen is out there with Nurkic. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Here's KD. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Durant, he's open. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Poeltl's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
That's good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Achilles injuries used to be career-ending. Kevin Durant says Dominique Wilkins was one of the first guys who came back the same. It was a motivation and gave me confidence that I could do the same. And now Wilkins says KD has really taken hold of this and become the spokesperson for this injury. So we're passing the torch. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, passing the torch, David. Thank you so much. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Feeds to Barrett. Back to Pirtle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Booker. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 39.
Well, that's a good trip for them, thanks to Pirtle coming through. Having his offense in the 5 spot gives them a much more balanced attack.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Over Booker. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Now here's Booker. He's got 15. The shot comes out.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 43 points.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Outside Durant. Pass to Allen. Count that one. Allen's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's Pirtle. Up and in on the layup. Pirtle's got 47 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backdoor.
Now Toronto Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team? Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. Okogie's checked in for Phoenix.
Substitution on the court.
.158 left in the third. Back to Beal. Hits from the high. Beal's got 8.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Here's Abaji. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Durant kicks to Beal. Back to Durant. Barrett against Allen. Nurkic the pass to Allen. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
Great dish from Nurkic there. He really has a sixth sense for those reads.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Toronto ball.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Grayson Allen.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Beal. He's got 8. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the left wing. Dick passes to Pirtle. Over Eubanks, and it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Dick. Pirtle's got 53.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Now Dick. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Jakob Poeltl, he's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Toronto. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. You've got Emmanuel quickly. He's out there with Dick. McDaniels is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Abaji in at the power forwards position.
Well, any point guard who involves his teammates is automatically going to raise the offense. Go ahead, IT. We see you with that pretty pass.
And the shot goes in.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And the call will be against Emmanuel quickly. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Brown comes in for quickly.
Bruce Brown.
Eubanks the pass to Thomas. Boucher with the steal. Pass to McDaniels. Out left to the wing. Here's Abaji. No good with the triple. Boucher with the steal. Dick, that's good.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Thomas against Brown. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Over Dick. And it's Gordon missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Raptors. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. The Suns shooting well. 50% from the floor. Gordon, the pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Back to Thomas. The 11-footer, and the shot goes in.
Well, just so smooth. Isaiah Thomas has impressive elevation and touch on the jumper.
McDaniels passes to Dick. He kicks to Brown. Now Dick passes it to Boucher. That one good for 2.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Bounce pass Gordon for 3, Okogie. That one's not going to go.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Boucher sinks the three-pointer. Boucher's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is a young guy stretching the big position, right? Chris Boucher very willing to rise and fire from downtown.
Now here's Thomas. That's tipped. Brown the pass to Abaji. Into the lane. It's good. Abaji's got his first 2 points.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And here's Gordon from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Boucher in the post. Eubanks defending. And he banks in the layup.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Now here's Thomas. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And the Raptors also making a change. Pirtle's checked in. Brown against Booker. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Brown. Pirtle's got 57 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Well, he's a tough player. It's why Gordon's been one of the best role players in the league his entire career.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The free throw drops for Gordon. After 7 years with Houston, Eric Gordon traded away during the 2023 season.
Well, Kev, when you look back at that Houston time period, only James Harden made more threes in that particular uniform. Gordon was one of the keys on those 50-60 win teams. Eric will always have a place in the Rockets' lore.
Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 19-4 run right now. 13 feet away. Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Booker. That one drops for him. Booker's got 20.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Here's Pirtle. Connects again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jakob Pirtle.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here's Abaji. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth, and that one drops for him.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Abaji. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gordon. It's deflected. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. And the Raptors with the ball. Abaji the pass to Pirtle. And the shot is good.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Outside Gordon. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't leave home at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.